So I promised myself I would do a YouTube video today, which means I have to put a little bit of stuff on my face. Well, actually, I guess I don't have to, but I'm going to. But hey guys, I am Candace Latham, a designer and marketer by trade and a personal finance enthusiast at heart. In today's video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about sales and pricing, okay? Because I think a lot of people are afraid to charge what they're worth. So that's what we'll be talking about today. And yeah, you'll just have to wait. Let me just put my face on and I'll be right. Fun fact about me, if you didn't know, is that I do not like ironing. I hate ironing, so most of the time my stuff is not ironed, but I feel like we still will make it work. Alrighty, my makeup is done, so now I'm ready to talk with y'all. I'm actually right now out in Charlotte, so it's a little bit warmer than Boston. Actually, probably a lot warmer than Boston, but it's still a little bit chilly. Like, I still need a coat. I really don't need to be out here like this with my chest all open, but that's not why y'all here today. So I feel like when it comes to just being in like the blogging space, or even just like in the digital space in general, there's a lot of people that struggle with, you know, even first of all, not even charging what you're worth, but just even charging things at all. Especially when it comes to blogging. I feel like we've been taught all this time to just like, you know, just offer free things, just give free value, just give. And I don't know about you guys, but have you ever been to like, I feel like we was kind of taught wrong, because you ever been to like the food court? I haven't been to a food court in a while, but when I was younger, after school, like we used to go to the food court and they used to have like little people out giving like the samples. And like sometimes I would eat a sample and eat the food, but mostly I already had an idea about what food I wanted in the food court. And so I just saw the free sample and just like, I'm just gonna eat this free sample because I'm hungry and I want it. But 9 times out of 10, I wasn't gonna buy the food that they was giving me for free. And I think it's kind of similar to like us, right? It's like, yes, sometimes if we're just keep offering everything for free, we're only going to attract people that only want free things. In reality, if we're trying to be a business, we can't really run off free, okay? Free doesn't really pay our bills. Free, nothing, kind of everything you have to pay for. And so I think that it's kind of like a mentality shift that we have to have, that if this is something that you take seriously, if it's not a hobby, we can't just always, everything just can't be free, or else we don't really have a business. And I just think that, what else did I want to say? When it comes to like pricing and just like charging what you're worth, I feel like when it comes to like the older generation, like our parents and like maybe even our grandparents, it really wasn't about charging what you're worth. It was just kind of like accepting a job that was given to you, right? And I remember when I wanted to like quit my job, and I had called my dad and I was like, Dad, I don't feel like I'm getting charged what I'm worth. I want to quit. He's like, well, do you have another job lined up? Which I didn't at the time. I didn't have another job lined up. I'm like, no, but I'm about to quit. He's like, why? I was like, because I don't feel like they're paying me what I'm worth. And he was like, well, Candace, you'll never feel like you're being paid what you're worth. And in my head, I was just like, no, I feel like, since I've been to like different conferences and I've met so many other people who are like, you know, living the life they want to live, they're charging their own rates that they want to charge, and they're working with clients they want to work with, like in my head I knew that it was possible. But I think sometimes the older generation, for them, it might not have been possible for them, because it was like, okay, we just have to provide for our family. What is this charge what you're worth? This is what the job is offering, and that's what I have to accept. Even like negotiating, when it came to like me negotiating at my job when I first started, I was just like so happy to get the offer that I didn't negotiate at all. I was just like, I'm just so thankful for the opportunity. I'm just gonna accept this. And it wasn't until like years later when I actually saw like how much money my time was worth, like how much money they were billing the clients. Like my time was worth like $150 an hour. I was being paid like $20 an hour. And granted, when you're working at a company, they do have expenses they have to pay for. You know, they're paying for some of your like your health expenses and your medical. Well, that's the same thing, but they're paying for that. You know, they have to pay for expenses. They have to keep the building running. They have to pay for your technology. Sometimes it's free food and coffee, which those things are nice, but it's still just like, wow, $20 versus $150. That when it comes to pricing and when it comes to just like charging in general, like we just have to get comfortable with charging and pricing. And I really thought about this today. I didn't really even have an idea for this video, but I was just editing one of my clients' videos and they were talking about pricing, and kind of inspired me to come on and turn on my camera, because they were having a conversation about how like most people raise their fees, most financial advisors raise their fees within the first 3 years. And it's because once they get comfortable with charging a higher fee and they get more clients kind of accepting that fee, they build their confidence. And now it's just like, once you have that confidence to charge what you're worth, your clients will notice that you have that confidence, and you know what, they're just gonna pay the fee. It's not like when you don't really have confidence, when you have that doubt, I feel like people can really tell, and they're like, when people are paying you money, they want to make sure that you can do the job, right? If you're like doubtful, if you were getting your car fixed, going to a mechanic and he kind of seemed like a little bit unsure, like he couldn't fix your problem, probably not going to work with that mechanic, because you want somebody that's confident in themselves, that's sure in themselves that they can get the job done, and then you're not going to mind paying their prices. But if they're kind of like, they seem a little doubtful, it's just like, do I trust this person to even fix my car? It's not really about the price. I think it's really not about the pricing issue. It's really just a confidence. It's about us building our confidence, right? Because confidence is huge. You need confidence for everything in this world. So that's all I have to say to you guys today. It's just like working on, just charging what you're worth, and just getting this idea, getting your products and your prices out there, and not really feeling like, I'm feeling bad if people can't afford you. It's like, that's not your issue. If people can't afford you, you just have to find people that are willing to work with you and willing to pay your rates. We have things that we have to pay for. Like me, it's like we have products, we have programs and stuff that we have to pay for on a monthly basis to even run this business. We have a lifestyle that we're trying to live. We have, a family to support even. So it's just like, we can't just always just crumble and just be worried about putting other people first. We have to learn to put ourselves first. Nobody's gonna come and like tap you on your shoulder and be like, hey, just want to let you know that you're not charging enough. People are just gonna accept the rates that you're giving them. So I think it's just something important to keep in the back of your mind, just building that confidence in yourself and just knowing that, you are worth the price that you're charging. I mean, even if you're saying that, well, first of all, you actually have to be worth the prices that you're charging. You have to be talented, you have to be skilled, you have to be knowledgeable, you have to be able to get the person results. But after that, it's just about the confidence and building that confidence in yourself. That is out the way. I wanted to tell you guys about my Instagram program that I just created, and I got my first client enrolled, and I'm so excited to help her with her Instagram plan, her Instagram strategy. If you feel like you're struggling when it comes to Instagram, you're not posting consistently, you feel like you're just posting just to be posting, you're not really getting the results that you want from Instagram, you feel like your message is all over the place, you feel like your brand design is all over the place, you should check out my program. I'm gonna leave a link for where you can check it out right below this video, because I would love to take you on as a client. I would love to help you get your Instagram strategy plan together. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.
Chapter 1. Create content. Chapter 2. Create content. Chapter 3. Create even more content. Chapter 4. Post a pretty picture.
There's more to winning on Instagram besides just creating content and posting pretty photos. My new program, Posting with a Purpose, I help you create engaging content specifically for your audience. I'll help you create a custom plan where each post will serve a purpose and be connected to your overall end goals. Click the link in my bio to learn more.